conclusion. We got the Winnerbracket Quarterfinal, best of 3, Foggy and Starbuck. Todd, where's your money on?
I think Foggy always beats Starbuck. Starbuck has never won a single series, I think, against Foggy, but they've had 1 or 2 close ones. Actually, let's try and guess. I haven't looked the record yet, but I'm gonna guess it's like 8-0 for Foggy in series. What do you guys guess is the score?
Should be pretty solid round about that. Oh, didn't Starbuck defeat him in the Help Ukraine tournament, or was that Krav?
That was...
You casted it.
Yeah, I know, but but it doesn't count anyway because it's random against random.
True, very true. Okay, I'm looking it up right now as we gave the players go. It's 7-0.
Yeah,
you were
right. Close.
You were close. One map that was from 2021, but I think this is also one of the weakest Foggies we've seen recently, and one of the strongest Starbucks that we've seen.
How dare you?
What?
I'm a Foggy fanboy, man.
Then prove me wrong.
Well, watch this then.
Okay. Here it is, tail of the tape. It is indeed a 6% win rate for Starbuck versus Foggy. Starbuck now on human, not on orc anymore. We all know how talented he is with multiple races. Is it enough against Foggy? Because Night Elf versus human is also one of Foggy's strongest suits.
Yeah, that gives him a reach advantage, actually, matchup. So he should be able to use his long distance striking with the archers, and probably will be taking down Starbuck. Starbuck, I think, actually in human against elf, I think he's quite good. But it's still usually not enough when he faces Foggy, and I think he lost against Dice as well recently when he faced him. So not the greatest sign that he might be on form in this matchup. I don't know how much he specifically prepares in it. Like, does he... I think he probably plays mostly random, or like picks orc on ladder, and then for the human here, he just like relies on his knowledge.
Yeah, I think the series against Dice you mentioned was yesterday in the weekly semifinal, but of course he was just saving strategies. He knows that Foggy is always preparing well and watches all the games, so Starbuck was just holding back.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Arcadia World Series is the #1 tournament right now that everybody's hyped about. Nobody else is thinking about anything else. I mean, the weekly is obviously a pretty good second best tournament, but Arcadia is where it's at. Honestly, there's so much hype around this tournament. I think it's so sick. Like, the anticipation of how many people are going to be there that we know from online that makes it very cool.
I also think this is going to be, so much fun. All the people meeting up, joining up together. Like, nobody knows except for Neo. Like, what's the head count assumed to be? Like, players and viewers and tickets sold, and like, how many people do we expect to be there?
Like, including staff?
No, not staff.
Including talent?
Well, I mean,
like
those
like four people.
Don't matter much.
So let's say 250.
Damn, that's really cool.
That is
That's
insane.
really cool, man.
And I think we could have sold 100 more tickets, I'm sure.
Well, is there room for...
No.
Oh, yeah, so that's why.
So how's this?
Every ticket is sold?
Every ticket is sold. Every single one.
Why is it limited at 250? What's the
that is the available computers, and the available room in the event area, and it's the available room in the viewing area.
Isn't it like a fire hazard or something? Like they have to allow
seats, basically.
Yeah, that's a lot of regulations in Germany regarding fire shit.
Okay, of course. Cool. It's gonna be fun though. So Foggy shows up to the harass. Might not be so much fun for Starbuck. Earlier, Inspired. Wait a minute. Did I see Deny right there? I was against the Watcher Metal. Inspired was suffering hard here at the expansion creep, but Archmage got the full experience, and he got level 3. But of course, Peasants. It's ouchie time.
Is that your favorite moment in the game, Todd?
Yeah. I think you were watching earlier, you know very well. I was milking it a little bit as well, because I knew like a bunch of the Chinese streamers, they were watching on my stream as well. So I was like singing, and I was zooming on the Peasants and moving really fast, just so they could enjoy it as well. But yeah, this is just a pain. You can afford it though on this map. Like you're supposed to be spamming peasant out of that tunnel. So even if you lose like 3 to 4, you still, as long as you get that expo up, and even if your tech is like really far behind, it's okay. But Foggy is all inning. Double Enchanter 4, Hunts, maybe APs, maybe Glaives. He's going full Davai on this one.
And we don't have a tower here in the main base. Is that something you can try to afford when going for the fast expo, also having a tower in the main, or are you just too broke for that?
It's very hard. Like you can't really afford everything. Usually it's good to cut that corner because the main is not under so much threat. Like you can see, even though he's being harassed a bit here, as long as he reacts with peasants, he can just get rid of the trance. But now he sees a hunt, and immediately Starbuck should know what's happening. I don't know how he reacts to this. Like some players, they will try to tower up a bunch. They will get a shop for clarities and regen scroll. Some players, they will get a second racks and blacksmith for rifles. Not sure how Starbuck's gonna do this, but at least he has level 3 already, which is a big help.
Yeah, and once he holds, that should be his game. Foggy, also in Mirror, is oftentimes going for this mass hunt AP glaive pushes. Sometimes a little too all-in-y. I wonder if Starbuck is ready for this.
I like how he's splitting his units. Some footies in the main, some footies at the expo, Watch Elemental here, Archmage there, and covering both bases, especially here now during nighttime. It's very scary. You have a tough time telling where the opponent is going to be coming from. And now Foggy's forces is trying to move towards the expo. But the Arcane standing, Keeper is still not that close to level 3, but that might change soon. Entangle, focus, easy kills on the footies.
Oh, he's pulling the girls. Here they come.
They are the girls now?
Why are they
the
girls?
Wisp are
Like-
females.
Are they? I mean, if there's one being that I would say has no gender, like, what's the genitalia on wisps, dude? Like, how do you tell?
Okay, they are coming.
Todd,
There we go.
Todd knows, man. If there's an expert here, it's probably Todd. So I trust you on that.
Do you know that for me, Lich is female? Because, like, my mind's... From, like, years ago, there was this guy called Lewis. He was the best undead player at the time. He was the best French player, actually, on Reign of Chaos. The first really good one that we had. He always said, La Lich. And for some reason, this, like, imprinted in my brain. And ever since, I've always associated Lich with female. Even though it's Lich King. So that makes no sense.
Yeah,
Nothing
we had
in
something
Warcraft
similar in
makes
German. Like, it seemed like the Lich was wearing a dress, you know, but maybe
You can
maybe
wear
not.
whatever.
Starbuck's killing his own tower.
What?
Oh,
What's up with the friendly fire today? Oh my god.
no! He also forgot about 2 footies in the main base. Now he's bringing them. All right, the defense is on. Foggy is ultra all in. Is it enough?
And these footies are hurting. Shop is not up. And that tower. Okay, that tower could be a lifeline. The boys are coming.
Just has to cover the APs for them to finish, then they will be shooting at the main, and then Glaives can come in and finish it. But yeah, the AP near the main is also huge.
Ooh, but he's not
Because that
moving.
hunt is still in there.
Starbuck's teching. He can afford to give up the expansion at some point, maybe.
Over my dead body, Remo.
Oh, I
Give
missed
up the
these
expo.
trycasts.
Absolute blasphemy. Oh, the hunt in the main base! Backed into a corner!
She might
Did you
win
have
this
to
fight.
Dude, that hunt.
It's no defend, right? Oh, those towers
Nope.
hurt. Ouchie.
Okay, so a little pressure on that town hall. Pretty chill game for Foggy, to be honest, now.
Yeah, he's not getting Glaives, so this tells me he might jump the towers in a sec. But he can't do that as long as there is water elementals. Okay, he needs to detonate the water elementals, then there's nothing that can hurt the hunts that much. And then he can dive the tower while the APs are also shooting the tower.
Oh, this hunt
Foggy needs
damage
a
is so
heal scroll.
sick!
Real bad. They both need a heal scroll, I guess. The regen is doing a decent job. Regen scroll, that is. Oh, big deado. Got a double watch elemental there. Keeper close to 4.
Foggy
But
forgot the
Starbuck
AP
has some time here.
in the main for way too long.
Player's forces are under attack.
He needs to bring way more wisps, actually. Well, he doesn't have any more. Oh my god, the AP in the main. It's too far.
It didn't do too much. That's a spiral AP.
He's struggling to get home like Remo after a night out.
Dude, there's more water elementals, more damage. Foggy is losing steam quickly. Starbuck almost 1200 gold. Towers up. Tech almost finished. This might be a hold here.
There is like 4 Moonwells worth of juice, so you can actually heal up a lot. I really think he should have dived for the towers, like click on the guard tower, because then even if you repair, the bouncing attacks will kill all the peasants very fast.
Dude, Starbuck has 1200 gold. He can build a whole new base somewhere.
Yep. These watermen.
What second hero do you go for here? Panda?
Yeah, I think Panda is probably the best. Like 3 Breath of Fire on top of everything.
Blood
The
Mage.
absolute dream. Nah, you want something instantaneously, but yeah, I think it's a mistake to go Blood Mage.
Oh, more detonates coming in. That's level 4. Slowly but steady getting scary. But these footmen look so good again. Foggy's running out of options, but you can't deny the barracks.
And these APs at the expo wrecking all the peasants.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a high.
You get that
outcome.
Rax.
Nice back and forth game. Can Starbuck survive a little longer to get the tier 2 upgrades out?
Oh my god, don't tell me he gets the altar.
Shouldn't be able
No.
to. A little bit of repair.
No. Where's he gonna pop out though? Did he reset the rally point?
Has to. Has
Should I
to.
put it inside the wall? Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
It should be Siphon, even though it's almost tempting to go Flame Strike. It would be
Yeah.
too easy to move out of the way there.
Feed the old man. In the meantime, right hand side, Starbuck trying to rebuild
Oh.
this base.
He's killing the APs. I
Yeah,
think he holds.
I think so too.
Oh yeah,
APs
there's
down.
scrolls. He got scrolls. He
Oh,
needs to kill that
Starbuck is
tower.
supply block. He can't build anything anymore.
Also doesn't have an altar to revive a blood mage if it was to die.
Foggy is so broke if this doesn't work.
You think Sonic's watching this and he's like, my man.
Finally, you
the
learned the
tower.
way of the warrior.
What a weird game, man.
Did I cast Help Ukraine League with Sonic? It was amazing. We played 4-on-4. He rushed Chim. He rushed Mass Chimps on one base. And one of the guys went Mass Gargs. The other one also went Mass Air. Like literally, he was flying around getting chased by Mass Gargs the entire game until we lost.
Fun experience. Lumber mill down as well without upgrade. Blood Mage being
Wait a
caught
minute.
again.
Wait a minute.
Deny,
Starbuck's
knockback.
he's got so much gold, but he doesn't have lumber.
Yeah, you wanted to go for that
He denied from the
upgrade.
tower, I think, right?
Yeah.
That was sick.
Players' forces are under attack.
What is this weird game, dude?
It almost looks like a StarCraft game looking at the minimap. Like there's stuff happening everywhere.
Town is under siege.
You can use the fountains now. That's the sick part. Like Foggy can
There's no
literally save
APs.
everything.
Oh my god. Dude,
Ouch.
Foggy may still have this, just barely, like by the skin of his teeth. His aim has been so close to level 4 for so long.
Oh, level 2 Brilliance Aura would be so good. He can still not revive the Blood Mage.
Where's... Oh, detonated! No, level 4! Are you kidding me, dude?
But he's
got, like, no
rebuilding a
units.
base bottom right.
He's got the tier 2 buildings, I guess. At least, well, one of them. Wait,
The
where's
tower
the
will not
Sanctum? Yeah, in the
fall.
main. Kill the Huntress. God damn it. Level 4. Oh, it gets away.
Town is under siege.
1 hunt at the expo sieging. 2 hunts.
So who's leading now?
I got no clue. Oh, the
How much
tower's
lumber
gone.
is Masonry upgrade level 1, by the way?
What?
Masonry upgrade?
Yeah, what about it?
How much lumber is it? Level 1?
Is it like 25?
25?
Yeah.
I feel like humans get masonry way too little nowadays. Can't you afford that pretty easily?
This garbage.
Why?
Of course, it's a human upgrade, dude. It's garbage. by
Yeah, exactly.
default.
Like, duh. Oh no, it's 50? Yeah, that's why we don't get it. Yep. 125 gold and 50 lumber. I don't know. I don't feel like it impacts the game so much. There's only so few matchups where, even here, like, the priority was more getting units.
The second base is pretty well protected with mortars and towers. I don't think Foggy can engage into that.
Dude, what a sick game.
It is.
I don't understand why he didn't do glaives. I think it would have been way better.
How do you hold this tier 2?
This keep is gone.
Save the hunt! Oh my god.
Would be sick if Starbuck can make a new sanctum before his main building falls at the expo.
He's so low lumber though.
He has no wood.
And he has a couple of priests. That's not
He's
too
almost got
bad.
enough. Almost enough. Now! Make it now! It's like 130 or something,
He
right?
starts repairing.
He doesn't need one more sanctum. I think he needs rifle and mortars. He already has enough priest even. Maybe like one more would be enough.
They're getting entangled though.
Useful.
Foggy's
Oh,
close to
more
tier 2.
teams.
Hey.
Dude, what a discombobulated game.
The
This is so
mortars at the
crazy.
back.
I get caught
Keep
though. or not?
chasing them away.
Ooh.
That is this game.
Somehow the blood mage is back. What is
Water
happening?
elemental entangled, dispelled. Oh, Starbuck holds. Look at this base, bro. All the
Are
farms
you
are gone.
nuts?
That's
How
it.
did you
That's
hold
game.
this?
You know, some people say it's impossible to fast expand against mass hunts on this map, but Starbuck
screw
proves them
you,
wrong.
Remo.
Starbuck proves them wrong.
Come
He
on,
proves them wrong.
Starbuck is out of this world. Starbuck is not a human being here today.
He's a human player.
Not even that. Not even fully. He has heal scrolls and protection
Better
scrolls.
than most humans I've seen, I can tell you.
Oh yeah. He's better than most humans in this call.
Yes, because most is you and Remo.
True. Good at math. Dude, how are you supposed to stop this now if you're Foggy? He just arrived at tier 2. He has no tier 2 buildings or anything.
You can only all in.
Well, he tried that for 8 minutes or so. Even longer.
A player's forces are under attack.
I used to get Moonglaive actually.
Second
He
hero
got-
Alchemist?
Tough
Oh.
call.
He has no wood or Moonwells yet. He spent all of his wisps detonating, so now he only has 5 wisps on gold. He has literally, I think, 0 wisp on wood.
Ah,
Actually,
there's
one in the middle. Yeah,
There's
in the
one,
middle.
bro.
Pot him.
That's a pretty sick position on a wisp, by the way. The vision down the cliff.
Forces are under
That's cool.
attack.
Doesn't seem very balanced to me either.
Yeah, pot him second hero, guys. Set the
Don't tell me
way.
he goes into archers. That would be outrageous.
I mean, it's 70 supply, tier 2 human. Like,
A town is under siege.
Yeah. I think
Oh,
Kevin would
repair?
say you need a 70 supply lead like he did yesterday.
Yeah, that was so funny. But okay,
Oh, the
Foggy's
TP.
still trying.
Hans! Oh my god.
Only one though. Maybe 2. He's going for the main again.
might be able to snipe it. Sneaky snipe it?
He doesn't have Moonglaive still, right?
He doesn't have masonry, bro. Imagine if he had masonry.
Please. He would have died because he would have had too few units. Spending that upgrade.
Love the addition of sorceress for slow. It's so nice in this situation. Mortar teams, rifles, wreck this hunt army. Foggy supplies is falling apart. Oh, the heal scroll!
I mean,
Who
even if he
shot?
gets the building, it's too expensive. Oh, he wants it real bad. He
Yep.
wants it real bad. He's gonna get it. But it's not cheap, though.
Yeah, he's like 20 supplied out.
Actually, the expo is already kind of low as well. You might just base race.
Oh, yeah, true.
Foggy is one of the
Starbuck-
best at base racing.
Needs to realize, he needs to repair. He's trying.
Well, there's mortars. This is one of the few cases. Like usually when he base races, you know, he has mountain giants, bears. Now it's just like hunts against mortars. Yeah, I don't think he wins this base race.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's a fun first map, though.
It's
Starbuck
always fun
looking
times with
poised.
Todd.
Yeah, of course. Can I room with Remo in a Riot?
Is under
Yeah, of
siege.
course. You know, you can't really separate the beds.
By room with Remo, you mean like sleep with me under the bar?
God,
Yeah. Is X-Lord coming to Ireland?
if he qualifies.
I would love to run into him alone at the gym.
You know, we have a boxing ring at the venue.
Oh snap! Sign the waiver, X-Lord.
Just saying.
For the beasts. Aye, aye, aye.
That's a mission impossible for Foggy here, even next to the Moonwells. They're empty anyway. Level 3 Blood Mage. GG! Dr. Bucky makes it work. First upset of the day.
Really nice. Well played. It was an uncomplicated game. Fast expand, and then, you know, it was the White Rust style. First we make fast expand, and then we defend it. And he did. Good job.
Was it an upset though? I mean, I heard from the Prophet himself that this is the weakest Foggy we've had in a while.
Yeah, I mean, for me, of course, it's not a surprise, but for the plebs out there, you know, for the common folk.
Yeah, of course.
For the
everybody else.
unwashed masses, that might be a surprise here. I always believed in the Doctor.
Yeah, that was honestly pretty impressive. I thought he was out of it. I think Foggy made some mistakes. Like, this type of push is won on, like, very small details. I think when he had 7 hunts, he could have all in the 2 towers at the expo with the 2 APs. If he moved the APs in range to shoot the towers and he put the 7 hunts on them, those towers die and the game ends. But as a spectator, it's obviously very easy to say, right?
Okay, Starbuck's asking for a minute. Obviously, that was a stressful game. You think you could have closed it out with glaives?
I think either glaives or what I just mentioned, just all-inning those 2 towers and like breaking them. Because when you have like 6, 7 hunts, the bouncing attacks will kill all the peasants that are trying to repair. And then once those towers are gone, like really, like the floodgates are open, you just take out the expo and you've won.
Who do you guys want to qualify from this tournament? Not who's most likely, not who's the favorite, but just from like personality, maybe.
Okay, let me see the brackets.
I'd definitely like to see Starbuck making it. He's been a very interesting character for a long time. I think he's got the skill of what it takes as well. And it would be fun to see him in an offline event. That's my first choice. And second, I think Wiz. I like Wiz. I think he's a cool guy. He had a surgery today, by the way.
Yeah,
did he?
I heard.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You can start the game, by the way, as I thank Sonic for the 200 bits, Ethical Life for the 5-month resub, Farsot 7G. Thank you guys. We move on to map 2.
Yeah, he said he's fine, and it wasn't a really painful surgery or you know, very invasive surgery. It was just a cyst that he had to get removed apparently, and he says he's fine.
We'll see. Imagine he's playing amazing. Starts having operations all the time just to keep that shape.
All right, everybody. We got the 1-0 for Starbuck. He's 1 step away from the winner bracket semifinal, which would be the decider match, and 1 step away from winning his first series versus Foggy ever.
Yo, dude, look at Starbuck's main base. Is this like 2009? This is an ultra power build. Who does this?
He actually did this earlier as well against Happy. It was really bizarre. Apparently it's coming back. I'm not a big fan. I feel like you lose so much resources doing this, but you might have a very specific plan in mind. And to answer you, Neo, obviously number 1 would be X-Lord. I really hope he qualifies and we can hang out like old times. Happy is a good friend of mine. You know, we can talk fashion and all that, so I hope he makes it. Sodic is up there. And Neutron would be nice to see as well. Krav. I mean, there's so many nice people. It's hard to, you know, just pick.
Indeed, indeed. I would love to invite them all. Unfortunately, they have to show some performance first.
Why didn't you do like a big tournament that was open, actually?
It is open for all the players who got the tickets.
Oh, so like the people that qualify, they will be joined by the people that have tickets and play them?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
The players that qualify here, they get seeded into the next round. And on Friday, there's an open bracket for everyone with a player ticket.
Yeah, but like the players that are trying to qualify here, like most of them probably won't have tickets.
Yeah, that's a
So if they
flaw
don't
I
make it-
realized too late.
Yeah. Maybe they can try to buy one from another competitor for like triple the price.
Exactly. I take a share if that happens, of course. Yeah, it's probably the hottest ticket in all of Hamburg. Screw the Rolling Stones and Elton John and all these other musicians. It's Rara Land.
For TI, there's ticket scalpers. You think for our land there's ticket scalpers?
Oh, for sure.
1000% mock-up.
Maybe it was me. It was me all along. And I got the tickets in the pocket.
The
just
double dip.
boom. That's the way how you do it.
Players' forces are under attack.
So Starbuck with the power build alter crept the natural a bit faster. He's not expanding instantly. Like Todd mentioned, you are missing some resources. Most notably, we see it on the lumber right now. Is Starbuck just now realizing that he's got too little lumber? Like, this looks a bit weird, right?
Yeah, I mean, it might be okay. At least he didn't forget like the farm, or it's not that late. I think he can just keep on building up his walker count and stuff. And for Foggy, it's like really weird because like you never play against this. But regardless, he's going for second Ancient of War and will be doing same type of push.
What? He's doing it again?
Yeah, double engine of war. That's what's happening. Why though?
Starbuck making a lumber mill right now.
But he has to prove a point. He didn't work the first time, so he has to do it again.
I mean, the lumber
is-
mill, he needs lumber and he needs guard towers.
And the Archmage has way less experience this time, so no level 2 elementals are gonna make things tougher for Starbuck, that's for sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Those delicious peasants here. Ooh, nice revelation. Gets your archer.
Oh,
But
two
two
peasants
peasants
die in the
died.
main.
Can we make it 3? Can we make it 4?
Keeper has lots of mana as well. He's looking a bit rough for Starbuck. Oh, not enough lumber. The power build's gonna stop soon. Yikers.
Jeez.
Oh, this is not looking good.
What a crash landing. What did this guy do in the 1 minute break we gave him?
It's Foggy has +1 already. What the hell?
He decided to power build and fast expand. And you know, this is... that ain't working.
He drank a Mueller Milk. No, wait. Wrong tournament. He had some Huel. He got some Huel.
Players' forces are under attack. Is under siege.
Oh man, there's so many pests again.
Oh my god. 6 saves, but it's
Yep.
only a matter of time until they die.
Yeah, living on borrowed time, Remo.
I think you're right. Oh, the hunters at the expo. Oh my god. Yo! I think we can go map 3, boys.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is weird. Like, did he not play this build on ladder before? Like, it really seemed... He tried to expand, and then he notices, god damn, I don't have enough lumber. And then, yeah. This is where we are.
You know, the same thing happened to TH earlier on Amazonia against Happy. He crept the expo with 6 militia, like a little too fast. And then he was at the expo with no lumber and barely any peasants on lumber in the main. So he powered, or like he made a lumber mill at the expo. It was just a complete dumpster fire of a build.
Speaking of dumpster fire, tower's been destroyed, more peasants are going down. AM finally level 3. Oh my god, the keeper's level 3 as well.
He needs to kill a lot of hunts to stay in this. Man, this town is not finishing.
Oh, that's
Oi, 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 oi. What a fall from grace from one map to the next.
yeah, this is painful.
Hey, does Arcadia sell drinks, by the way?
Yes.
There's gonna be like Home Story Cup with a couple imbibed individuals, like Remo running rampant around the venue. Not wearing shoes and...
It might have... Anything is possible. I've heard some wild stories from other tournaments that happened there.
Yeah. You know, there is a couple Home Story Cups where I just looked at Rothy and I was just like, how do you do this? Like, you shouldn't even be up right now.
Yeah, that might happen. I mean,
yeah,
we got some special guests like Stars and Stripes, right? You don't know what happens.
How many disposable tank tops is he bringing, though? Because we know, like, the first one is going to get torn up in 5 minutes.
A lot of them fit into luggage, right? So he can bring like 12.
Hopefully that's enough.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Carson's coming, right?
Carson is coming.
Yeah.
Do you know how many Americans are coming in total? Like, was that visible through the ticket process?
Nope. I have no access to who bought tickets, but I know of like 4, I think. Sithrin, Stars and Stripes, and some people that slipped my mind. Colorado.
Cool. Alright, so Starbuck's stacking. Like, what do you do now as Foggy? You're stuck on hunts, which is not great. You
The
just
AP
keep pushing
middle.
into the main.
Whoops.
that's-
Whoa, what's he doing?
That's severe. What is he doing here? How the hell did that go? The Archmage.
I mean, Foggy is teching as well. He can just go into bears, one base, one base.
Yeah, I like the damage that he's doing right now. He's gonna force Starbuck to spend more money on things that are not rifles and priests. Like rebuilding the altar, maybe having to rebuild some farms and stuff. Kill off a few footies, maybe. Oh, he's gonna get the shop as well. Looking good. Foggy found his footing again.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh my god.
Almost.
That was almost a lock. Dude, what the hell is that AP doing? There is a hunt behind the lab as well. Like hidden. You don't see the HP bar behind the trees.
Peekaboo. I mean, with human, you got some great comeback mechanisms, right? So, still doable.
Good one. Good one.
I mean, without a second hero, without rifles, without anything really, Starbuck just holding on to dear life, trying to make Foggy's life a little more miserable. Maybe power him out.
Yeah, hunts will fall off very hard once there is like a couple rifles in particular. So, but yeah, playing without Expo, very tricky. Like his altar is so delayed, so his second hero is also gonna be like super late. I wonder what second hero actually. Starbuck's gonna do Blood Mage, Mountain King.
Maybe Blood Mage again?
A player's forces are under attack.
I like the creep route for the panda, by the way. Went straight to the shop. That should be easy level 2 here. He took Drunken Haze first to make the creeping even easier, and then he's gonna immediately follow up at the expo with the tree. Is that level 3?
Dude.
Remo.
Nope.
You should know that.
This
You
gold mine
should
is,
know that too, dude.
Hell no.
This gold mine, I
Won't play
think
these-
it's just barely level 2, right? A little bit more than level 2 from 1
I
to
think I
2.
played this garbage map.
Forces are under attack.
Do you veto this map?
Yeah, I think in most matchups.
I mean, it's a little small for 4 and 4 anyway.
Exactly. I think this spell after 1 Chris.
I guess he needs a solution against Entangle. Starbuck is a fighter, not giving this up. Mountain King it is.
A player's force.
Dude, if Foggy throws this game.
It's kind of hard to make the choice here for Foggy. When's he gonna transition? If he's gonna transition, or if he's just purely gonna stay on Dryads?
Yeah, considering how many hunts he has, I think he should just stay on Dryads, because then he can just kill the whatever rifle count there will be easily. And then just completely overpower.
Would be awesome if he kept making hunts and Dryads. Would be such a Sonic play. Just davai.
What
We
he's,
got the
missing is,
Shredder.
what he's missing is talents for the true attack move army of 4K Zeus.
Oh, what a legend. We got
He was
Zeppelin.
Swedish, right?
What?
Zeus
He
was,
was Swedish, right?
Croatia. Fury
Oh,
was
yeah.
Swedish.
Yeah, Fury was Swedish.
Ah, okay.
Fury and Zeus had the funniest banter between them. They always gave so much shit to one another. And then when Zeus won, I think it was against like Cherry Rain. They played in a TV game on Maelstrom. And he made this army, like hunts, talents, and dryads. And he TP'd inside of a Mazgul army. Because his army cannot die anyways, the attack move army, so he just doesn't care. The ghouls are gonna die quicker. And he killed everything, and then Fury thought it was the funniest thing, so he literally made fun of Zeus for going for the attack move army and winning against the guy like this. It was the best.
20-year-old stories here on Back to Warcraft. We got the score tied. That was a disastrous early game. This will not happen again. And game 3 is gonna be a banger. Right, boys?
Is that a promise?
Hell yeah.
Of course. Mr. Remo Demo's gonna tell us the map.
The first time we see it today, it's gonna be Springtime.
Ooh.
Our new map that most Night Elves have been vetoing, but Foggy is gonna let it come through. And this is oftentimes where I feel like Foggy's ahead of the pack, ahead of the curve, where he figures out a new map and especially creep routes oftentimes way faster than everybody else.
How many AIs do you think he's defeated on his quest to finding the right creep route and build order?
I mean, he's also often invited to these map making tournaments, right? And he's one of the first to review maps and stuff. He's investing quite a bit of time into
really?
them. Yeah. He's always giving feedback to like save orcas and stuff.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I feel like the map makers don't always get as much feedback as they'd like, or like the credit they deserve.
He says, after having said that Autumn Leaves is a horrible shit map.
Well, human is terrible on every map, but in particular on this one too. It's not the map maker's fault, it's Blizzard who's abandoned us. So
What are you talking about? We get a patch next week.
New patch Tuesday.
Yeah, new patch Tuesday.
you kidding me?
Wednesday.
Call that
actually,
a patch?
Wednesday. Yes, of course. I can
You
finally
guys think the
ladder.
ladder's actually gonna work, or is it just gonna error out?
The
and
hell's
the game's
no.
gonna crash?
When did a launch date ever work for Blizzard? Remember when Reforged came out?
Frozen Throne.
Oh, yeah, probably Frozen Throne. When Reforged came out and all you could do was single player? Good times!
Not that much different from today. Don't have a ladder. On Tuesday we will, though.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Wait, isn't it Tuesday? No, it's
Wednesday.
it's Wednesday. Wait, is it?
Are you gonna be one of those guys, Remo, that plays instantly, gets like 5-0 and then posts a screenshot on Twitter? I got rank 1 on the ladder, guys.
For
Hell
sure.
yeah, dude. I gotta get my W's where I can, you know?
With what Smurf, though?
Usually, actually, it's Krav doing this.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
always
Krav.
playing. Then he gets like 10-0, then he posts proudly on Twitter. Hey, guys.
Krav
Wait, he was
won.
playing the Reign of Chaos ladder not too long ago. That was kind of cool.
He also won the PTR ladder. With
Hell
like
yeah.
8-0, I think.
Oh my god.
We're currently waiting for Foggy.
It's
But let's
sick.
get to we got the match going on. It is 1-1 between Foggy and Starbuck. Winner makes it into the winner bracket semifinal, which is the deciding round next weekend, next Saturday, next Sunday. And might match X-Lord. Can Starbuck finally win his first series versus Foggy, or is it gonna be our boxing champion? Let's go.
So something that humans oftentimes like against Night Elf is when they can creep a natural expansion, get level 2 right away, and expand right away. I'm not sure if it's doable on this map. We haven't seen too much of it yet. The Goldmine natural seems to be pretty far away from the main base, so Militia Call a bit rough. It does give you level 2, and it's not that hard to creep though, so maybe that's an option.
If there was like a regular Forest Roll Shadow Priest at the Merc Camp, I think doing this first, if you're sure the opponent will go Keeper, would be very good. But there isn't. Like the Priest that only heals. From the Merc Camp, going into this game, the big question for me is like the dynamic that they have had so far where Starbuck Expo and Foggy then attacks with Mass Hunts. Like there is some real opportunity here for Starbuck to actually try to counter that by getting level 3 very early, then expanding. And also, like, he could go for rifles very early, or even try and get the same type of defense as he got in the first map on Conceal Hill, even though that looked exhausting.
Yeah, definitely some more options for both players. Will Foggy go for that push again, or is he just doing that when he sees the expansions happening? So far, looks like an expansion by Starbuck again, but it's only 2 farms. Here's the third, okay.
So Starbuck just grabbed the first camp with 5 militia. If you use 5 militia, couldn't you have just done the Merc Camp? Or is the Merc Camp too hard?
Yeah, but it takes a bit longer. It's further out. Like it's just gonna slow down the creeping of his expo. But by getting that first game, he also got a claw, by the way. He's going to get the expo now. Assuming he gets all the creeps, he's very close to 3. Then he has the small green near his base that he can safely get for level 3 and then defend.
I don't think it's enough for 3.
All the camps?
Yeah, I don't think so. But let's take a
Well,
look.
some trans will do the job then.
We do have a different build by Foggy. Not going all in. He's checking this time. 2 peasants down already.
Town is under siege.
Yeah, good damage items.
Yeah, Foggy can't stay here much longer, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and the footy is scouting the main. That's very valuable now to have. Starbuck can relax a bit seeing that tech.
It's kind of weird, actually.
Keeper!
Oh my god.
Oh no!
What? Oh, he lets him out!
Oh,
no!
What
like
a
this.
missed opportunity. Wait,
He
gives him
almost
another
walks
chance.
back in!
What the
Foggy.
hell? Both
What are you
guys
doing?
suicidal.
Yeah.
What is this build by Foggy? He's just playing like a fully standard game. I wanted to see another Massons game. Come on. Ridiculous.
Expansion now. 2 base, 2 base. That's the way we love our matchups.
So
Oh, great
unstoppable.
scout. Look at that. The footy's checking for the keeper from the other avenue. That's pretty nice. Not gonna get blindsided by treants again.
.24 experience away from 3. Couple of archers coming with it. Should be easy to defend.
He's really trying to make it to those peasants because he knows that they're building the tunnel now, which is when they're the most vulnerable.
Okay, level lead for Starbuck. Expansion is faster, but tech advantage for Foggy. He's trying to get into that base. Not protected at all, but can't.
Oh, Archer's seeing the footies right now next to the tavern. But it's very hard to just take the next camp for Starbuck. The next green is far out on the map.
A player's force.
Keeper finally gonna summon the treants. But those won't do too much. Oh, Panda shows up though. These treants are perfectly level 3, by the way. This one single treant. Starbuck gladly gonna accept it.
Okay, and Foggy retreats because he has to expand himself. That's some time
Hey.
for Starbuck. Needs to queue the tech fast, but his lumber is super short.
I think he could go for the main base with the keeper because there is no tower there. We can harass. Chooses to go for a footman instead. And Starbuck knows now that his expo is like really safe because the tower is about to finish. He left, yeah, leaving the injured footman there. That's probably smart, but he needs to get a shop pretty quickly to heal that.
But first he needs attack, I think, then shop is the wiser choice. Archmage lurking for lures. That should be the right timing, but Foggy is also pretty short on gold.
Wait, Nature's Blessing already?
Yeah. Smart to build a proxy lore. Foggy anticipating that attack already, but can't dodge it forever.
Foggy's pretty in trouble here with lumber, right?
Yeah.
Wisp had to leave the main. The lore is cancelled. He went for Nature's Blessing early, which is lots of lumber as well. So he's gonna be able to get the lores at some point, but tier 3 is gonna be rough.
A town is under siege.
Starbuck playing the smart. Buying a lot of time for his own tech. Shop now, more footies.
Starbuck started his deck super late.
Player's forces are under
Maybe it's okay for Foggy, but he needs to... I mean, he is level 3 and 3 here. He needs to kill all those footies.
There was a lot of mana on the panda already, not level 3. Ooh, Starbuck
Wisp
blocking
going
himself
down.
a little bit. What?
He's got like nothing on lumber right now. He's got like 2 wisps or something.
a town is under siege.
Starbuck continuing harass in the main as well. Good distraction. Is it enough though? Man, this lore. 7 minute 25 lores.
Oh, they get cancelled one more time. They would be damn bad.
Ooh, entangle.
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh, he double clicked. So he lands in the main base instead of the expo. 3 towers! What?
Yeah, he has more in the main, I think. Like 3 towers here, 3 towers there.
You know what, Remo? If he's gonna make this many towers,
Forces are
might as well make my Sunray. Let's say.
Right? It's only 50 lumber, 125 gold.
But to be honest, it's ridiculous in this matchup to get this many towers. You really don't need it. You need to get more units, creep, and then hit the timing. I really don't understand why he's getting 3. Maybe he's misreading the lumber economy of Foggy and he thinks like tier 3 and bears are going to be there soon or something.
Or he expects the mass Dryad run-by style. That's something that Foggy's really fond of. Get a Zeppelin, Dryads all the time. Maybe he thinks the tier 3 is so late, so it has to be mass Dryad and it has to be hit and run. Not sure.
players' forces are under attack.
Super late defend now. But yeah, first time in a while that we don't have any attacks, any run-bys, any harasses. Winning up on tier 2 for Starbuck. What's the second hero? Ooh, needs lumber as well.
He was getting a mount tanking that he cancelled and recruited a panda instead.
Ah, there we go.
I like the panda.
Really?
I like the panda. I like the panda. I saw Sock recently playing Panda second and Pally third, and I like that a lot. If you ever get tier 3. Oh, TP with only half the army, or rather only the keeper.
That was a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, the army still has to run back. Starbuck just going for the main?
We should cancel the tech.
What the hell?
Starbuck has multiple
he has
breaths
to
of fire for the
cancel.
Wisp.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bears are so late now. There's
Breath,
another breath.
breath,
Breath.
breath. Oh,
Oh,
heal scroll.
Ooh,
Sick heal scroll.
ooh. But there's
Got
one
the
more
wisps.
soon. Oh my god. What an attack. He had defend as well.
I think he's gonna die, maybe.
Archmage?
He's gonna.
Invul?
He's invuln.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god, if he dies. He didn't send wisp from the main, from the expo.
Oh!
Hey!
No!
Ah!
GG!
What the?
That's horrible.
Starbuck. What a lad.
Dude, he's gonna go tier 3, get inner fire against a tier 1 night elf. Stuck on Dryads against Mortars in a fire.
Oh,
What the hell?
damn. What was that TP, though? Can we question this TP?
Yeah, it wasn't perfect.
Forces are under attack.
Also,
You
the
mean,
first
what
breath
was it? You
hit only
called
like
it
2
before the
footies.
series. You said this is the weakest Foggy we're getting.
I think that was Neo, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
prophet,
buy the
you
sapper, blow up the Moonwell. Dominant Starbuck, let's go.
You shouldn't overpace. Don't give Foggy away back into this game. It's 100% Starbucks game now.
Yeah, he's gonna cancel the main. By the way, Remo, you might be the true prophets, because today we saw a lot of inner fire rifles doing well.
I know. I like them. Inner fire rifles. And it's also where we're heading here.
Town is
Starbuck is still trying to bank. He's not making much money here on 50 supply, honestly, so he's got some expenses.
a player's forces are
But man, Foggy's in trouble.
That main is so ravaged. Whew. How do you get back?
Oh, proxy Tree of Life, but it's found as well. Jesus. But yes,
Starbuck playing
it's
so
Dispo,
well.
right? Dispo. No?
Could have actually had that, I thought. Kept attacking. And this bracket is sick, by the way. Like, the winner of this match, I guess he's likely to play against X-Lord if he makes it to the semis as well.
Yeah. Or dice, maybe.
forces are under attack.
And that would be a qualifying match. I think Starbuck's pretty motivated for this. When I talked to him before, I was telling him, why are you queuing one-on-one instead of playing the only true game mode that matters, 4v4? And he was saying, I want to practice for Rubberland.
As you should, if you want to win the big bucks. Oh, dude, Foggy is in so much trouble. Tier 3 is
What
done.
race would Starbuck play against X-Lord? Or
Or.
right?
Yeah. They've played so many times.
Forces are under attack.
Like
Sapper?
there was a bunch of tournaments that they played like with every time in the finals and stuff. And I think Starbuck was winning almost every time, but the last one I think X-Lord won. Like the recent one that they had.
Okay, the Sapper was not a success. It was 2 Sappers. One of them blew up the other. And it wouldn't have been enough anyways because of Nature's Blessing, but that's fine. Starbuck can afford these little missed investments.
Okay, I looked it up. In the Iyama Warcraft 3 Home Masters, X-Lord lost 3 times to Starbuck and won once. And then they had the cool number 2 cup, X-Lord won. And in the last year counter, that was 2 weeks ago in the European Qualifier number 1, X-Lord won 2-0. So it's very close. They are 3-3 in matches and 7-8 in maps.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Especially both will have a week to practice for this best of 5. That's gonna be quite epic. But first he has to close out this game against Foggy.
Forces are under attack.
I mean, he's miles and miles ahead, but he allowed Foggy back to at least tier 2.
Alright, the Panda is almost level 5.
Yep.
If there's one way to do it, it's through this Panda. Maybe Alchemist 3rd would not be too bad for Starbuck.
He's gonna get a Zep, I think.
He has a Pally. Katka's Pipe, really good for Foggy.
You're gonna get 5 actually though. Maybe the towers were super smart after all, because he's about to get peasant lamed here. Wait, he doesn't get a Zep? What?
Oh, not yet at least. How good is this army against run by? It's like a couple of Treants and Dryads, plus the Panda of course as the big carry.
Oh, that breath.
In a straight up fight, like Foggy has absolutely 0 chance.
Yeah. He has to dodge
Can only
every
lame
single
it. That's why I'm surprised he doesn't get a Zep.
It's also no TP on Starbuck, but I guess he wants to close it out now. Foggy has a TP, but he didn't do any damage.
The big thing is that also he doesn't have Staff of Telly. So it's not like he can like maneuver with that Panda very well. He has to go all the way home, heal, go back out. Or Staff of Preservation, I mean, sorry. Foggy has only 3 wisps in the main. I think he misclicked the other 2 next to the Hunter Soul.
Come on. Okay, he got 4. 4 out of 5 looks better. Not fully there yet. But tier 3 started. 2 bases established again. Foggy is buying at least a little bit of time. Oh, tank's coming.
What?
A town is under siege.
I mean, how do you want to stop them? I guess the Panda does it alone, right? If he has a tele staff, or staff at least.
Frag shot is looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, they always do.
I don't understand. Why is Starbuck not grabbing a town pole and going for it? He has mortars.
Yeah.
Like, he never loses a base race ever. He will eliminate Foggy so fast on the other side.
Maybe that's a little bit his inexperience in like competitive games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Foggy's just running circles around him right now. Flying minute after minute.
If Foggy could make it to like 80 supply of bears and fairy dragons, maybe he has a chance, but I mean, he's gonna take a serious throw from Starbuck. Especially because he has 2 scrolls with his army. If he had like 0 scrolls against Panda 5, then okay, you know, like, I can see a way, but he already has 2 healing scrolls.
Foggy's getting ready for the tanks with Engine of War, couple of upgrades. He's pretty rich now.
Oh my god, Starbuck's getting +3 attack.
A player's forces are under attack.
And inner fire.
Oh, Keeper! Has a staff, alright. Ooh, the damage is significant.
Oh, the crits.
Drunken Brawler. Can be very
Oh my
effective,
god.
believe me.
Ooh, he's getting caught there. Yikes! While the tank is in the base. Actually killing a Moonwell, already worth the investment.
Alright, 2 more heal scrolls, let's go.
Oh my, this is so much utility. 3 heal scrolls, Invo Potion, Holy Light, 80 supply. How are you supposed to stop this?
Choo-choo! The train is on the way.
Yeah, Foggy needs a miracle, otherwise he finds himself in the lower bracket.
You ready to watch some Dryads explode?
Bro, I was gotta say, these frag shards.
Yep.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, Foggy throwing everything into this breach, but oh my! He has 2 heal scrolls himself though.
A couple of wisps would be really nice, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Dryads, here we go!
Ooh, oh my god, so much flash.
They did get on top of everything, actually. Big breath of fire. All things considered, this is not looking too bad for Foggy.
He killed him all awesome.
There was 2 heal scrolls already. Shredder goes down, okay. Archmage has to reposition soon. We get bears, a little bit of rejuve. But man, now it's time for the Dryads to die.
And the berries are dead.
Oh yeah, no master! Oh no! Oh no, the master training is still researching. Twice the
And
supply.
these rifles basically have like 5-3 upgrades. Or 5-4 upgrades. Between rifles and inner fire and all that stuff.
Okay, looked a little dicey for a second, but I think maybe Panda Ultimate can prolong this game. Not even save this game.
And the tank walking on the main. What a guy,
Ooh.
+3 attack.
The
Not
archer,
again!
brave
Not
archer,
again.
trying to
quit.
hold this. Brewmaster falls. Tree falls.
And that one tank doesn't even need inner fire.
Starbuck winning his first series versus Foggy ever. Probably when it counts most. 2-1. The prophet has spoken. And Starbuck is in the winner bracket semifinal.
Hell yeah, great performance. Fun games as well. That one game was a bit of a miss. That was really weird, that build on map 2. But other than that, strong play. And Foggy's struggles continue. This is by far not the best Foggy that we've seen ever.
Yeah, dropping into the lower bracket round 2 is really tough. Of course, we don't know who he's facing there, but the struggle continues indeed. War3 Champions was really not his tournament, really. Eliminated, I don't know, rank 6 or something? Or 7 to 8. It's not his standards, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. Just didn't look as clean as he usually does. Not sure exactly what's up with that. But I'm sure he'll be back strong, and provided he's motivated, which he should be, because this is the best Warcraft tournament of all time.
Exactly.
Maybe we'll see Foggy come back and qualify. He has to, right?
Yeah, this event without Foggy would be a little bit of a downer to have him here, but the competition is so fierce these days. Should we talk to Starbuck for a couple of minutes?
Sure.
Maybe you can learn a
yeah.
thing or two, Todd.
Jesus Christ.
Are you happy you joined us for the cast?
Last I checked, I'm higher than him in 4-on-4 rankings, so I got nothing to learn.
Next
I thought
part
the
of
most important standings were the esports earnings. What happened there?
Aren't I higher as well?
You are. But you mentioned the 4v4 standings above that.
Yeah, right now, they're more important. Money doesn't get you everything, Remo. 1-4 MMR, it does.
So the next part of the bracket, while we get Dr. Bucky on the line. Yeah, he's coming soon. It's gonna be X-Lord versus Wiz and Dice versus Hippo. And then, of course, the Americas qualifier as well later.
Wait a minute. What did you say? The next game is Inspired, right?
Very true, Mr. Remo Demo. Inspired versus Leon. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Going down to the lower bracket. Wiz and X-Lord, I think they both still need a bit of time. X-Lord studying diligently at the moment. He's going to have his test soon, his exam soon. And Wiz still coming back from the hospital. Poor guy.
That's how you know the true warrior. Some people that would have pulled out of the tournament is like, nah, I'll just play.
Do we have to call Starbuck or is he just picking it up at some point?
He can just speak up whenever he's ready.
Okay. Really cool to see new players rising, especially younger players rising. Definitely what we need. And the established veterans, man, they are having more trouble. In Meisterschaft, that goes for players like Juan or Ente. Here in the qualifier, it goes for Foggy.
Greetings.
Dr. Bucky, congratulations. First time ever you win a series versus Foggy. What's up?
Oh, it's been such a struggle versus Foggy for years, dude. I couldn't win a series versus him. So I'm finally happy that all the hard work and practice with Human paid off now. Crazy games as well, I can't believe it. So I'm extremely happy and staying humble for the next matches as well.
So were these matches what you expected to be?
Honestly, I did not expect him to hunt all in me 2 games. Like, I thought for sure on Autumn Leaves he would do the normal Expo creep. That's why I was counting on that. I did the build order with fast altar, I creep my Expo fast, and then I rush over to his, disrupt him, kill a Treant and get level 2, and then Expo behind, but his build actually totally countered mine because he went for the normal camp, and yeah, with the hunts was pretty rough, and then that made me really think what should I do game 3, but I put myself in his position, what would he think, and I was like 99% he will do normal build with archers, and I was right.
Good calls, good calls. Human expert Todd, any questions?
Yeah, you say you talk about hard work and stuff with Human, but like, can you give us some details? Have you been laddering? Have you been playing custom games with who? Have you just been studying replays? Because I watch your stream sometimes, and I don't think I've seen you necessarily play with Human.
Oh, then you must have missed quite a bit of streams. For example, last season on W3 Champions as well, I went only Human on the main account. And I did like, I don't know, 2,450 MMR or something. And I watched some Chamiko streams, some Leon streams, and just played a lot of games. So I got the feel how the matchups work. Yeah.
Against this type of mass tier 1, did you have a lot of experience to fall back on and kind of know how you had to play, or did you kind of have to improvise? Because also these games, they're always very different. Like sometimes they go glaive, so like you could have dive on top of your towers. Sometimes it feels like you need to stay tier 1, get a shop. Also, did you have a lot of experience to face that, and did it help to make decisions?
Not at all, actually, because rarely I get elves on the ladder that will do all-in versus me. So this was kind of on-the-fly thinking. I just knew that I had to survive at any cost and keep building those peons that kept dying because of the wood problems. I just keep building peons and try to survive was in my head. And at some point when I got 2 mortars out and I rebuilt altar, I knew that, okay, I actually held this off. It's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, and in the semifinals, that's going to be a qualifying match, actually. There is a very decent chance, I mean, maybe we're talking too early here, but that you might have to play X-Lord against whom you have quite a rivalry. So how much do you anticipate that potential matchup? I saw that he won against you in the qualifiers 2 weeks ago. But before that, you had quite a bit of success against him.
Yes, he did. He played quite well. But now, after that match, it motivated me even more to prepare. So I already have strat prepared for him, and I'm practicing custom games as well with some Chinese players, not gonna say who. But yeah, you know, staying humble and hard work pays off. No more words and no more lames, Mr. X-Lord.
Love to see it, man. Dr. Bucky, it's time to celebrate. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much. Have fun, guys. Bye-bye.
Time to have fun indeed, as the next match is once again a playing duck, Leon versus Inspired from the Thunder Ducks. We take a little break to the map picks and bans, show you a little bit about the Arcadia, Europe's biggest gaming house. See you in a bit.